mistakes sellers should avoid when selling an investment property. And guys, I see this happen all the time. So let's talk about these mistakes. Number one, this is the worst, right? Misleading tenants. I walk into investment properties and right away, well, before I walk in, the conversation on the phone usually always goes the same way. It's like, hey, don't tell my tenants you're a real estate agent. Tell them you're an insurance inspector or something of the sort. And I understand the thought, right? They don't want to spook their tenants. But let me tell you what happens, right? They end up hiring me. And then I used to have my face on my signs, right? I took it off, right? Because people's yards look much better without my face on them now. But so I used to have my face on my signs. So people be like, hey, I thought that was an insurance inspector. This dude's selling the house. And then they get so peed off, they don't pay their rents. They're like, what? You're lying. Oh, now evict me. Now you got to go through that process. So be transparent with your tenants, because let me tell you something. When we handle it the way I'm about to tell you, you're going to have a much easier time. Your tenants are people. You simply contact the tenants and just say, hey, listen, I'm curious about the real estate market, about pricing, and I'm looking to get a price for the home. So I have a real estate agent coming by just to price the house for now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'll have a conversation with you, let you know what's happening. However, I can tell you, if I do decide to sell, number one, I'm going to give you the opportunity. If you'd like, I'm going to give all the tenants the opportunity to buy it first before it hits the market. Number two, we're going to make sure that we handle this in a way where if we can keep you here, we will. And if not, then we'll connect you with some local property managers that can help you find another property. But I don't want you to worry now. Listen, this is so far down the road. We're just having this guy come in. I just want to be transparent with you. Okay. You're not going to have people freaking out like they would when you lie to them. I'm telling you. So be transparent with them. Another one, number 2 on my list here, lack of paperwork preparation. I can't tell you how many times people don't have their ducks in a row. The first thing you're going to want to do, if you're in an LLC, if your property is in an LLC, make sure that it's in good standing with the tax division. Okay. So a revoked LLC comes up only right before we're ready to close and the attorneys or the title companies are running title. And I got to tell you, you don't ever want to depend on the government to get you through a closing quickly. Here's another one, paperwork wise, right? City or town minimum housing violations. Oh my. If you have housing violations on your property, that's going to come up. And it usually comes up in the appraisal. And there's certain mortgages where they won't allow you to move forward with it. And others where, the buyer can take care of the stuff and assume it. But you got to get these handled before they handle you. And the last thing I want to leave you with, okay, not meeting basic lending requirements. So let me explain that one, right? As long as you own up to a 4-unit, your buyers can get financing, first-time home buyer financing, 100% financing, FHA in some cases, VA financing, which is veterans financing. FHA is 3.5% down. So these low-cost financing, right? And they can purchase properties, but the properties have to be in clean and safe shape. There's a whole laundry list of health and safety items that when I walk through with my clients, I'm literally doing the best I can to jot these all down and to let them know, hey, if you don't take care of this stuff, you're going to lose a large pool of buyers. And I want to get as many people in your property who are able to purchase the home as possible, because think about it like this. I always say this, right? You drive by a restaurant, there's no one in the parking lot. You want to eat there? It's probably garbage, right? Something's wrong there. We want to bring people in where there's other people and they see one another and they're like, oh, well, this place is in demand. And when you can have all of those different buyers qualify for the property, that's what happens. It creates more of a demand. It creates better and more offers for you, higher priced offers, and just more for your bottom line.